Everyone, this is Andrew Willits with Keller Williams Realty in Madison, Wisconsin. And this is our final video of the 7-part series of the do's and don'ts when purchasing a home. So this last one is entitled, Don't Make Large Purchases. So this is super important and it's something that people don't always think about. Now, if you've already done your homework, which I hope you have, you've already consulted with a lender, you've already been pre-approved, and you already have developed that relationship now with your lender. And they will be telling you a lot of things and advising you in certain ways. And one of the things that hopefully they're reminding you of or educating you on, if you don't already know, is not to make large purchases before the closing of your house. So a large part of your home buying ability is your ability to get financing for most of you, unless you're paying cash. But for most people, that's just simply not an option. So a huge part of your being able to get financing, or maybe how much financing you can get, really depends on your debt to income ratio. So your lender is going to look at all of your finances, and if they're a good lender, they're going to do this up front before they even pre-approve you. There are lenders out there that they won't do all the legwork up front, and then you get your heart set on this house, you get under contract, and then a week or two before closing you find out that you can't close. So you really want to be wise about which lender you choose and make sure that they do that legwork up front. You can always contact me for recommendations if you're in South Central Wisconsin. I'd be more than happy to recommend you to people that I know get the job done and they make sure that they do this legwork up front. But what they're going to do is they're going to look at all of your finances. They're going to look at your past taxes. They're going to look at your debt. They're going to look at your credit cards, student loans, everything. And what they're going to be figuring out is what your debt to income ratio is. And when you are getting close to closing, they're going to do what's called a credit refresh. They're going to check that again before closing. And nothing is worse than showing up the day before closing to do the final walkthrough on the house and you see that your client has purchased a new car. That's a huge purchase. That has now just thrown their debt to income ratio out of whack, and there's a good chance that now they're not going to be able to buy their house. So what's more important to you, buying that new car or buying the house and maybe buying the new car a little bit later once you have that loan secured for your house? Because your loan is never secured until you are closing. That's when it is actually secured and that money is transferred. So save those types of purchases until after closing. Another thing to think about is don't go around and say, well, I'm going to be moving soon. I need to have a little extra money. I'm going to open up a new credit card. These things also will skew your debt to income ratio. So if you have questions about this, always consult your lender. They will be able to advise you on if you're going to make a purchase, if it's going to interfere with your ability to get financing to close, or if you're needing to open a credit card or something like that. They will be able to advise you on if it is possible for you to do that and still close on your property. So thank you guys for sticking with me through all 7 of these videos. I hope that you found it informative, and if there's anything any questions that were sparked by watching these videos that you don't think that I fully answered, please let me know. You can email me, andrewmadisonrealtor@gmail.com, or you can call me at 608-535-9909. There's going to be more videos to come. So until next time, this is Andrew Willits from Keller Williams in Madison, Wisconsin. Have a great day, guys.